Flip side, the girls, they have more squads in the Peach Belt Conference, so they take 8 teams into the tournament. There's no buys that I know of in theirs.
And Young Harris did qualify. Congratulations to them.
They
Coach,
did.
They have really given Young Harris a lot of depth this year. Corner kick coming from Maca.
I believe it's just going to be a throw in.
Okay.
Yes, sir. There was a couple possible fouls right there by the Patriots. The referee having none of it. One outside the box, one inside the penalty area. Instead, just gives Young Harris the throw.
And it go in.
They started off well.
Right.
By number 7, Alex Jack, and number 14.
Good job by Shelsby there to get the ball out. He was under pressure.
16:39.
It was not an easy ball to him to handle.
2-0.
Young Harris still not satisfied. They're pushing for more. Young Harris bring it back out, recycle it around, look for something. Now we've got reform. Coach McKeever will look at it in the offseason, see what's came in, and then decide formations and what our team will work best. He did that this year. You know, we're running a different formation than we have in the past.
Shot coming. It gets in. Maca off of the sidebar. Oh, my.
Then if you can do that and you still throw a red shirt in, if you've got the postgraduate degrees to offer that the players are wanting, they could potentially be with the program for 5 years.
Exactly, and that's huge. And now again, this is nothing official.
You see that all the time in Division I, and
Sure.
especially with football and basketball. Well, not basketball. Basketball. The two captains working well together. Maca comes right off the bench. Looks like he's been in the match all game.
Yeah, and we went down. I can't remember him being out at all.
I don't think he's missed a minute to play. That's how I'm
Say the least, but perhaps impeded by a lot of lectures.
Maca finding Mikey.
0-3. And here it comes. This is going to be Mac on the left side. Connor Stanley getting ready to check back in. There it is again.
This time it's because there was a somewhat serious injury.
Sure.
But that's, you know, mostly a stoppage all at once. Young Harris with the long throw. Looking to try and put a second one on real quick. Macaulay looking for, but Young Harris being the #1 seed in the Southeast, we would be hosting next weekend should we win this match.
Mac out of the corner.
Will be at our facility.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize that part of it. Okay.
So we would. Nice job by Alex Jack. Interception finds Macaulay King, plays right back to Mehdi Adon. Out to James Thomas. Thomas finds Carlos Gomez streaking into the middle.
And we score.
Picks up Macaulay King.
Macaulay King. Because he's the real deal, no doubt.
There's Jack causing another turnover.
Yeah, he really did. Of course, the first name that would have jumped off my lips thinking if you're going to sub would have probably been Bernie, which he was hurt earlier in the season. But he's come back and been a contributor as we expected he would be.
We feel like we've got a quality enough team to make it.
Second half underway. Young Harris leads 1-0. Tied up at nil over at Lander, between Lander and Anderson.
Baseball players typically tend to be the most vocal. And it's the same players when they're able to come to our soccer matches. You know where they're sitting.
Right.
Floated in by King. Able to.
Yep, intensity definitely picking up.
Well, Tusculum's going to have to push the matter. I mean, they're the ones that are down at the moment. Ball squirts through the penalty area.
Been tested a couple of times. Think about the one that where he was kind of aided by Alex Jack down by the post.
Indeed. That was a goal saved by Jack. You know, the Pioneers, all they have to do is put their largest man on feet, and our largest man is covered at that point. When you get out, see us reading that.
And of course, as it gets later in the game, Tusculum, knowing they've got a score, that's going to leave lanes open, right?
It is. I mean, it's literally they're. Valfini looking across. Finds Jack over here on the side. Finds King giving.
Young Harris, long pass down the left side. Mack will bring it down the left sideline. Now cross back into the middle. Comes.
Plays short to Macaulay. Finds Mikey. Back to Macaulay. Be Alex Jack, even though we couldn't see him underneath the roof.
Right.
Address at halftime.
Shot.
It will be a little bit less. Fortunately, the community attendance has been increasing with each game and each year. And hopefully, you know, we continue that trend in this area. I know us mountain folk are quite.
Foul brings it over to Mack on the right side.
Looking Jamesy on the overlap. Great run by Thomas. Easy to be seen.
Easy.
Construction barrel orange. Long ball in harmlessly to Iglesias. Strategy a little bit. You can see, though, Clayton State definitely came to play today.
Yeah.
Apologize for very patient, doing a good job moving the ball around.
Walton Saber.
I hope that both teams are able to get out of here without any injuries. But good job by Mack.
Corner where he is so good. Got in. Plume, Vanderplume. We got a kick coming. We stay with it. Stay with it. Mack looking inside for sub defensively by Thomas and Valfini. Val trying to keep it in play.
And he does. The hustle. Oh, and they spring Gomez.
He's got a shot if he can run it down.
He can. Gets both good high and long distance on it.
Yeah, as long as I've seen this year. Michael will run the ball down. He'll get it out to James Thomas.
Season.
Micah staying with it. Trying to run the ball down on the left side. Great hustle by Micah. Getting tight in there. Great job, Shelsby. They're going to stay with it. Good job. He got some help from his back. He's in there helping him. Vanderplown was one that stood out to me, and I'm sure Kafik probably had to be in the middle of it, but he got some great help.
A couple others. Well, this will be a service. Oren and Gonzalo and Joey and Phillip are all watching. I guess they're probably all down at Joey's house in Grayson.
All right. I'm going to Grayson.